Hello and welcome back to the TP-LINK UK Invitational. We have got TEC facing off against DB Gaming right here. It's currently 1 apiece. My name is Gucci, and Tunny, tell me about the gun that Ains is using right now.
Well, this is the ARX, and something that we have not seen at all in the competitive scene, and not from what I've seen anyway. See how he does with it from the start. Not really going to pick anybody off straight away. T-Rob is going to be the player that comes in with the first kill for DB. And no picks for ANZ just yet, but we will stay on board with him as somebody who's ran straight past him. That's going to be a score on the board to TEC going into the first 30 seconds.
See, the benefit of actually using this ARX that he has got equipped in his hand is it's a reduced recoil gun for the first 3 rounds it'll actually fire.
Oh, not that much.
Not exactly
anyway.
Showing that from his accuracy there. Perhaps should have opted for the more generic Remington R5 there to start with, but he's going to push down. Of course, he has got that laser sight equipped on it as a standard there to increase his hip fire accuracy. If somebody's pushing directly towards him, going to take him down from the side. I think that gun will go swiftly away, Ton, to be honest with you.
I'm interested to see if he's going to use it again. Let's have a look. Yeah, he has put it straight away. But let's jump on board with Rob now, because it's currently 3-1. TEC really doing well on the objective front. They've just ran down that right-hand side and done very, very well so far. On board with Rob, though. Trying to push in. Nelly makes the second kill there. Realised does take him down. I'm on board with Ant now. See what he can do to push forward. Currently 4-1 to TEC. It's looking good for them. 4 men down momentarily for DB. I'm on board with Mello. What can they do for another push? Yeah,
Mello top of his team here for TEC. So it looks as if he's going to come head on head with a player, but does get taken down by Ant. That was there. Let's get on board with Rob's. Currently 2 apiece. 2 kills, 2 deaths, 2 caps for him. As he's just pushing around here a little bit nervous from his teammate there, I thought, but obviously did get taken down, so knew somebody was coming towards him. He just seems to be running around all over the place, Tunny. That's obviously his tactic for these blitz games.
Yeah, very, very good blitz player. One of these players that can pick up multiple points a game for your team. On board with Wonder now, just really trying to probe through. Currently 3-2 with 1 capture. He might get away with just sneaking through. Rob shuts him down there. Let's jump on board with that man. See what it can do here. Very, very impressive so far for me from Rob. Of course, at the week. Oh, nice kill by him on the Robs there. Of course, this weekend they did go up against TCM, if I'm right. So it was looking pretty bad for them straight from the off. But so far against TEC, they've looked pretty good.
Yeah, and there we have it. Ant pushing straight through, picking up a 2-piece. Looks as if he is going to be able to get a point on the board. That narrows the score somewhat now, and he is going to have to do some defensive work. Rated cleans that up for him. No need for him to even fire a bullet. Still on board with Ant, pushing down his right-hand side. Sees a player on his right-hand side. That was Robs who got the better of him. Let's get on board with Rated down this left-hand side as the score has been narrowed again. Looks as if they're going for this relay, as he looks as if he's going to get another point on the board and the respawn whilst getting shot. That was going to level the scores momentarily, but it's now 6-5.
Yeah, TEC just holding out here. They did have a 3-4 lead at one point, but DB really come back into this game now. MTAR in hand from Rated. See what he can do, trying to push around behind. We'll stay on board with him for now, but Rob is the one that's making all the kills. 12-6 from him with 2 captures. Looking good. Rated's just going to walk in there. He's going to level it up, you know.
Yeah, just taking his time getting in there, seeing if there was an easy pick for him to make on his way in. That does level the scores, as you said, Tony. 6-all between the two of them. Despite TEC having a good, dominant 4-point lead early on, DB have got themselves back into this. Rated shutting down Mello on this right-hand side. There's another player coming towards him in the middle map. That's probably going to be Rob in the way he's running around, which it was. Ainsley takes him down, and now that's going to leave Rated just to push out a little bit down this middle map.
Yeah, well, I'm going to jump on board with Ainsley here. Set himself up in a defensive position. Actually, I'm going to change it up again and go on board with Rob, who takes down Rob's namesake. And you know what? They're going to take the lead. 7-6 now. TEC are going to answer back straight away. 7-7. Pretty nip and tuck between these two teams at the moment. And they are really base racing at this moment in time. Can DB get the better of them? Yes, they can. It goes 8-8 between both teams, sprinting into both points. So they're just trying to rush backwards and forwards. And TEC now has some defending to do on board with Rob, and it looks like DB going to get another one on the board, so that's now going to be 9-8 to them as with 30 seconds remaining in the first half.
Oh, Rob, that was nice play from him, taking down Wonder. Knows there's another player on his right-hand side. There's one coming behind him as well there. He wasn't exactly in a very good position. Rated picking off a kill on Wonder, instantly going for a little bit of a pre-fire, seeing if anybody else is coming toward him, which they weren't. He's going to just try and make this kill, but Rob's was directly above him. It's going to be 9-8 in at the half unless we see any more points go on the board. 9-all. So literally neck and neck, nothing between the two teams in at the half turn.
Yeah, I think TEC would be disappointed with that. They really did play very, very well at the beginning of that game, and then it just seems as if DB really sorted themselves out. We go around on the kill cam. It's going to be 2-piece from Rated. Very impressed with these two teams so far. 16 and 9 for Rob is the difference, though, keeping his team in it.
Yeah, 4 caps for both Rob and Mello there from the two teams, but Rob's kills significantly more than Mello's. That really does show the DB dominance. And it looks as if Rated's still currently having a little bit of issue. Oh no, he is moving, sorry. But let's get on board with this Tech team from the off. I mean, realise it's currently 11 and 5, but let's watch top point getter Mello.
Top point getter?
Top point getter, that's a technical term, Ton. Have you never heard of it?
On board with Mello now, the top point getter from TEC. Does get taken down straight away. On board with Robs, though, he makes up a kill. For his teammate Rated did go down, as did Ant. And just trying to get a bit of a push here. Both teams still drawing up, but the enemy team has scored. So DB get a point on the board, and Robs is in no position to move at the moment. He needs help from his team. And it looks as if DB are really converging down onto the enemy site. So it looks like they're going to get another point and extend their lead. That's going to be 11-9 now, but Tech are going to get one of their own as well. Robs needs to stay aggressive here and stay full for his team. It's a very important kill for him to make. Needs to hold down. And he's in that position where his team can now push around behind him, but they also need to defend. On board with the Robs now. Shots going down towards cardboard boxes, and Bus needs to stay alive and needs a good position.
Oh, challenged at just the wrong moment there.
It was the right idea. He does get taken down by Ainsley. And DB are all over the Tech spawn.
Yeah, but look at that score. It's currently 13 to 12, 14 to 12 now, and I don't know. It could still go either way, Tony.
Very aggressive play from both teams here.
Look at
DB. DB are not able to get another point. That's going to be 14 to 12 now. Let's have a look. As said, Rob.
Look at that, 20 to 10 with 7 caps. Looks as if he's going to extend that even more. He's going to pick himself up another kill and another cap. That's 8 caps, 21 kills to his name, and we've still got 3 minutes left of the game. He's currently on a 9 score streak, Tony. This is incredible from him as he tries to extend it, but does get shut down from Robs.
Rated running there. That's going to be 16 to 13 now. DB extending their lead. Rated on point at the moment with his shot. DB really calling all of the shots out in the moment. It's going to be another point in the board. 17 to 13. Tech cannot get anywhere near DB spawn at the moment, and DB are just sprinting through. Look at this. Rated is running around straight behind all of them. There's somebody else left there as well. I mean, wow, Tech are really, really going to suffer here. 18 to 14. It's about to be 19 to 14 as well. If nobody covers back, it is actually going to be Rob at the back. See Rob. It's another point on the board. Helps his team defend now, but they have lost another one themselves. 19 to 15 now, and it pretty much is a base race.
So this is that age-old debate. I mean, you don't want it to get any worse, but you need to go aggressive to actually catch up on their points. I'm going to get on board with Ant, who's currently last alive for Team DB Gaming. Just managed to take down one player coming towards him. That was Robs. And he's just going to secure this by taking down another player coming. No, he's not. Mello manages to pick him off with a headshot. Let's get on board with Mello now. 7 caps to his name as he looks to be extending this. As he is going to slide in, completely ignore that player on the back Humvee. Gets that capture to his name. That's 19-16. There's still plenty of time here. Only 3 caps the difference. But Tech need to be shutting them down at the back whilst extending at the forefront.
It's getting pretty close now. Tech are trying to bring this one back. 1 minute and 50 seconds to go. One of these teams will get their lead going into the 4th map of this series. On board with Robs. And at the moment, it's looking like it's going to be DB currently 3 points ahead with 1 minute and 35 seconds remaining. It's looking good for them to take this. On board with Robs. It goes against his namesake. Rob does get taken out. On board with Realize, who goes down as well. It's now a 4-point lead still.
Yeah, we need to stay on board with Tech here. I mean, it is just literally the trade-off, and that is not going to bode well for Tech, as it looks as if they are setting up for the relay here, but they need somebody good and strong at the back. It's going to have to be realised that hangs back a little bit. I think Mello just trying to cut back across the middle of the map here. He's perhaps seen that player on his far right-hand side. 4 points still the difference. They really need to come up big here, Tony, to get this map under their belt.
They just can't defend. They're not defending very well at all. And DB are really just answering back every time that Tech push through.
It's going to be all over now. I mean, 4 points the difference. It's going to be 5 seconds until it resets. I don't think they're going to be able to do it, Tony.
At 30 seconds, it becomes impossible. On board with Mello now. No,
5 points of difference with 40 seconds left on the clock.
Yeah, it's nearly impossible. It's nearly impossible for the dude. It becomes impossible at 30 seconds, and it is going to be impossible now. DB are going to take away map number 3.
Yep, so that means it is going to be 2-1 for DB Gaming against TEC. I mean, they won the first map by around 20 points domination. They then actually lost the Search and Destroy 6-4 despite being 4-2 up in that series. But now they've come back onto the respawn mode, they've come onto Blitz, and they are going to win this quite comfortably in the end. Looks as if it's going to be around 6 or 7 points.
Yep, and there you go. Now look, coming in with some kills at the end of the round. It was actually Rob that cleaned up for him there. But in the end, 6 points, but the game was over around 30 seconds ago. DB looking very good here.
Yeah, they really have looked quite strong on these respawn game modes. I mean, the way that TEC actually played the other day against TYT here live on the stream on twitch.tv/multiplay, I really think that they were going to put up some big work, and I really think they were strong favourites for the tournament just behind Epsilon. But from what I'm seeing here, that they're not proving that.